My name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my narration.
The Escape Pod.
G'day, welcome back to another episode of Turnstile Records Presents The Escape Pods. I'm Sean Enough.
I'm Timitako.
And I'm JEZBOT.
And welcome to the show. So just a quick feffiness off the top.
Today on the show, we're going to make pfeffernuss.
For the next couple of episodes, I'm going to do a Daryl Summers, and I'm holding up a vinyl album right here. It's in stores now, recommended from Molly Meldrum, who's actually on the cover, ironically.
Would you say do yourself a favour, Tim?
Do yourself a favour and go down to Chapel Street, Union Heights, where you can get yourself a copy hot off the press.
Top destination.
Ozploitation, a documentary, which is a 12-inch vinyl. Now, what's special about this vinyl that other non-DJs probably wouldn't understand is that it's got samples that you use for scratching. Wiki.
Right. If you're going to do it like that, don't.
It's actually the first all-Australian, 100% Australian, all Australian samples, Aussie accents all the way, vinyl, scratch vinyl that's ever come out in Australia, ever. First.
This is iconic.
So it is iconic. So
Great cultural input for all Australian DJs out there. I think you've done a really good job with that.
Thanks, bro.
No worries.
So an example.
Okay, I'll chuck in an example.
What an American one is, and then what an Australian.
Why don't I just chuck you a few quick highlights of this? You've got your
fucked, fucking fucked, really fucked. Looks fucked. It's really fucking fucked, you stupid fuck.
And you've got your
fair shake of the sauce bottle, mate.
Hey, that's enough, mate.
Well, again, fair shake of the sauce bottle, mate.
Listen, mate, what are you talking about? Nah, she'll be right, mate.
My favourite is.
You know what? You're an idiot.
You bloody mongrel. What do you call this, you dickhead?
You're a dickhead.
And what are you trying to achieve with your new dickhead persona?
I didn't like that one.
That one's about you. But, yeah, get yourself a copy. It can be pre-ordered.
Because you've got something to do with it. You helped.
I did the artwork and helped him mix and master and probably project managed it, actually.
You gave it a good boost up the rear.
Yep, so there it is. There it is to the viewers at home, which is you two guys. I'm holding it up.
Saw some work, man.
A la Daryl Summers. Daryl's probably going to be on the next cover.
Will you put that up on Instagram?
I'll check that up on my Instagram, presented by Jace Belser, which is the master in the DJ world. He's known as the master.
Okay.
Big ups the master. Hey, speaking of Bobby Dazzler, Daryl Summers.
Sure.
Where's Ozzy Ostrich now?
I think Ozzy's the hand up Ozzy's ass died. Didn't he?
That'll take the wind out of him. I was just like, where he is.
Probably in a cupboard
Where
somewhere.
is he?
Look who we got here.
Okay.
Let's just take a quick pause here.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Did you get the check?
DANOZ has just walked in.
Who's that voice?
He's not late. He's perfectly on time to what you said you'd be here.
Yeah.
We're early.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Well done for making it, Dan. Where were you? So.
I've just been at a kindergarten daddy and daughter day, which included a nice under blacklight Muppet performance.
Okay, because we were just talking about puppets before you came in. Ozzy Ostrich.
Fancy
what
that.
do you think he is?
It's Channel 9? Channel 9?
Yeah, Channel 9.
I would say he is in the props department, sitting in a deep wooden chest.
Because I know Dexter is at the TV museum in the old
Acme.
Yeah,
Melbourne.
right.
You really must go.
Who knows?
Him?
He's probably in a glass cabinet somewhere being celebrated, hopefully. But then again, he could be in Molly Meldrum's closet, living the dream.
Dexter?
Getting a hand up. Dexter. Remember
the dating
Dexter
game
from the Perfect Match?
I've come to the conclusion that your perfect match with a compatibility score of 71% is Colin Donald!
Colin, number 3. Was your perfect match when you had matches with?
A little soft in the cans, if truth be
really?
told.
Okay, well, your cans are soft.
Okay, thanks.
Speaking of which, how is the gym going, Dan?
I'm hard.
It's
I'm
hard.
so hard. Yeah. Since the what was surprisingly small needle in my shoulder, yeah, no turning back. There's no stopping me now.
Full steam ahead.
Yeah.
The juice.
Yeah, I got some. I got some good juice.
Can't
So
stop.
does that mean you're a cheat now? Are you cheating?
I wouldn't classify myself as being involved in elite sports, so
Yeah.
No.
smoke if you got 'em.
So that's a daddy day. How did you phrase it? Daddy daycare, daddy daughter day.
Daddy daughter Kinder Day
Right.
night.
And is that
Yeah.
for or in response to Father's Day that we've just had? This past
Yeah,
Sunday?
it probably was designed to coincide with that quite nicely, which it did. I got my special made for you kindergarten artworks, including a list of all the things that you love about your dad. So what does your dad do for work? He makes money so that he can pay for holidays.
Okay, well, I've got a little something to add to that. In the I've got a little description from my son. for Father's Day.
Good.
It's all about my dad, right?
Yep.
From the perspective of the mind of Mason.
Yep, I love it.
So it's a little list. It's like our popular
we
podcast.
can compare lists.
Real
I
lives?
got one too.
Okay.
Oh, this is all the rage, apparently.
This
Sean,
is what
we're not
it's like.
we're not involved with that.
Well,
this
you are
week.
right now.
Alright.
We
Okay.
saved it for you.
Yeah.
Well, can I answer the questions along about you?
My dad's name is, and then it's a fill-in
It's a
space.
tough.
He got it right, Tim.
Oh, good.
Well done.
I would have also accepted Taco, Top 40 Tim, Timmy 10 Fingers,
DJ Relic.
DJ Relic, yeah, and so on. His favourite food is everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's right.
I got spaghetti bolognese, which
Oh,
I'm
did you?
partial to, but I wouldn't claim it was my
Okay.
favourite. But
Yeah.
it's very specific, and I did appreciate that.
He's really good at DJing.
That's a good one.
I'm really good at building stuff.
Okay. Like cubbies.
Cubbies.
I wish Mason would have said scratching. My dad is really good at scratching.
Well, my dad
Himself.
likes to eat. I
good.
like to eat everything, I guess. What does you like to eat?
Mine was my dad and I like to have a special day and go ice skating, but I'd just like to add a little caveat. We've never been ice skating.
I think that.
No, I want my dad to take me ice skating.
Yeah, here's a suggestion.
Yeah. My favourite thing to do with my dad is Lego.
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing, Dan? Don't say mathematics or reading.
No, the closest I've got to that
Yeah,
is
it's equivalent.
I love my dad because he always gives us shoulder rides.
Okay, so you're
Well, with that new cortisone injection you got,
and
shoulder rides are back on.
Okay, kids, everybody get on.
Yeah.
My dad laughs when he makes a joke.
Yeah, it's true.
My dad laughs when I tickle him.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty straightforward. She's
Yeah.
she's a very practical thinker.
Well, the other bit that I was quite a fan of is my dad is 30 or 40.
Well, my dad always says swear words.
Oh, does he?
Swear words.
Oh, is this the teacher interviewing the kids?
I think it's
Yeah.
like a they send it out to every kid. Sounds like we've got. The
Oh, but
same
who's
ratio.
writing it? Is
Every
it
kid in the
Mason's
state
handwriting
will
or is
say
it a
it.
teacher's
I could
handwriting?
write that, Jeremy. Me, I wrote it.
Is it Mason's handwriting or is it the teacher's?
Well, it's Mason's handwriting coupled with.
Okay.
You should be able to recognise that. It looks like your handwriting.
That's funny because it's true too.
Jesus.
Does your daughter love you?
Yes, very much.
Does it stipulate how much?
No.
Okay, because
She also loves the guy that's taken her ice skating by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Gerald.
Whoever, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love my dad. Infinity.
That's
Whoa.
pretty good.
Yep.
Okay. Did you know the Romans didn't have zero?
Didn't they?
No.
What they used for
But
that?
they did have Nero. He was
14
an
ones.
emperor that dated to about 465.
There you go. I just think if you don't have one, you can't have infinity, can you? They figured out infinity.
But what?
If you can't have zero, you can't have infinity.
What's that?
I don't know. Just seems right.
Yeah.
Okay. Two wrongs make a right.
That's how you do maths, isn't it? It's by
You're-
gut. It's like what sort of feels right.
It's guessing, right?
Yeah.
You just throw a number out there, and if that's the answer, you got lucky.
I reckon there's something in there for all of us.
There
It's
sure
the nature
is.
of duality. You
Is it?
need nothing to give, some contrast or some meaning or context to the sense of everything.
I think if you're gonna come up with a figure or a number for every number, you'd have to come up with 0. Who slept on that one?
I
Do you know what I mean?
just
Like,
goes.
wait, where do we start? Right, we start with nothing. What's that?
Well, the calendar went.
You got your 1, you got your 2, and then they just went off and
The Roman
kept
calendar
going.
went 1 BC, 1 AD.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have 0.
There's no zeros. Why do they do that?
Don't know. It's probably not right.
I guess we'll never know because it's not
I
right.
want to know. What I want to know is why are we still celebrating Italians and Greeks that lived like 1,000 years ago, and we don't seem to celebrate many of their equivalent today? Is it just because there's more of them?
I don't know.
You know,
know.
Plato,
Yeah.
Aristotle, Michelangelo, good painter.
Raphael, Donatello,
Leonardo da Vinci, good at measuring.
Surely that's the celebrities of the time.
Well, is it?
Intelligence was the celebrity because there was no other real.
Okay, so I suppose Stephen Hawking's is.
We do have the Ninja Turtles.
We do.
When
We
they've-
do.
Yeah, we
We
do.
do. We do. And we have
all
Ron
those
Burgundy.
names.
got the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Leonardo and Michelangelo.
And the other ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's where you were going.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes,
guys.
yes,
That's,
yeah. I missed me too.
You can edit that out, Tim.
Can I?
Well, you know how your son Mason just commented on how you love laughing at your own jokes.
Yes.
I had a
See.
little chuckle to myself as I gave my dad his Father's Day card, which said on the front cover, "Hey Dad, I've decided to give you this folded piece of paper for Father's Day." And I went,
Yeah. I was trying to get the attention of our other hosts.
sorry.
Ficking looking at their Facebook profiles.
Turned them away
Yeah,
from the
and,
podcast.
and that's Sean and Arf. He's not much of a... Oh, there
What are we doing, a podcast?
yeah,
Can I
but-
just put it out there? Fighting in a lift is wrong on so many levels.
That's a dad joke, Tim.
Dad joke.
Yeah, right. I got it.
Sorry. Forgive me.
Yeah, well, that's it. They did the old Father's Day breakfast thing at a school that I was working at, and they invited all the fathers to come up to say dad jokes.
I think dad jokes are the best jokes.
They are.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah.
a dad. I just
Yeah.
drop them all the time.
Clean, innocent fun.
Oh,
Is it?
just the
Can we,
absurd. Just
can we get one
picking
more?
up a minor absurdities of everything and expressed through
I don't know.
sarcasm
I
or
think
plays
we've
on words. It's
We
excellent.
talked about this before. I don't think I can recall one joke in my head right now.
Yeah.
What
Not one dad joke, not one.
Yeah, I'm not one for remembering jokes like that.
Well, I did do the how do you make a hormone joke again.
I pulled that one out at work, and I got this like sideways look as if to say, "Not appropriate for the workplace."
That's adding to your whiteboard of stuff.
Yeah.
You can't get
They've
away
definitely
with
got
at
a
work.
dossier.
Just on that, 2 elephants meet a totally naked guy. After a while, one elephant says to the other, "I really don't know how he can feed himself with that thing." Sorry.
Sorry,
That's it. No more dead jokes.
I don't like jokes.
Don't you?
No. Give me a story. Or give me a set like
Okay, I'll
stand
give you a
up.
story.
and-
I'll
yeah.
give you a story. It's called "Story of Breaking Bad." The story of what's that show?
What's that one? The Wire.
The Wire.
Yeah, and the next one is the Ozark.
Yeah,
and,
I haven't.
and,
I haven't caught the
El
second season of that
Chapo
yet.
or fucking more drug
Yeah,
drama.
watch them. It's fantastic. It's great.
Drug lord drama. I don't want to see.
You like death and destruction, don't you?
Yeah, but it's got to be from a predator or a running man. Or
There is a new Predator movie coming out.
I can't wait.
Is that
Can't you?
really?
Really?
Yeah, bring it on.
You don't think Alien vs Predator left a bad taste in your mouth?
Look, there's always Jar Jar Binks somewhere in a
In a movie.
in a franchise.
Did you like
franchise.
Danny? Was it Danny Glover? Who was in Predator 2?
Danny Glover,
Yeah.
yeah.
How did you feel about that?
He's a bit of an over-actor, but, it's still Predator.
What's Childish Gambino, who played...
That's Donald Glover. I keep getting them mistaken as well.
Donnie?
Donald Glover.
Danny. Donald. And?
Danny? Donald. Yeah,
Donald.
Donald is
Donald
Childish Gambino.
And
Danny Glover. Is that his dad?
I'm too old for this shit.
I don't know if it's his. Is it his dad?
I don't know. Can we...
What the fuck is Childish Bambino?
I thought he was a pop star.
What's his name? Lando Clitristian. From the new Solo franchise.
You know the guy.
You know that dude.
I didn't see Solo. Can't keep up with
No,
all
I
these.
haven't seen
Did you
Solo
see
yet
Community?
either.
The only black dude in that.
Yeah.
The show Community.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he had the biggest track of 2017, just about.
Yeah. Is it though?
Oh, it was pretty big.
Childish
You would have heard it
Gambino.
on your DJ rounds.
No.
No,
Don't
I
recall
couldn't.
that one.
I couldn't put a song
Don't,
to Childish Gambino.
Oh,
I could.
you would.
Something.
Give us a couple of bars.
Diddy da da da.
It's like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
It's dope. That was Childish Bambino.
Yep.
Gambino.
Coming
up next.
You're showing your age. It was probably the biggest selling song of last year.
Yeah. Sure thing.
Still-
Sean thing.
Still nothing.
Thank you.
Still nothing. Just on popular songs, album of the year, maybe last year or something, was Kendrick Lamar, and no shit, he ripped off Schmaus from Bad Boys with "Touch My Elbow, I touch it like this."
Oh really?
Oh, it was just terrible.
You're talking about the Chris Lilly vehicle with
Yes,
the,
that's the guy.
Schmaus. Where he does all those characters.
Schmaus.
Right,
Yeah.
And he's a white rapper, yeah?
Well, is he? I don't think he is.
No,
I
he
think
isn't.
he's a black rapper.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
These-
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those black rappers.
Yep.
That was Childish Gambino. Coming up next, Kendrick Lamar with.
Touch my elbow and touch it like this.
Okay, it works out. It does work
It
out.
all checks out.
Yep.
Now, Dan.
Oh, Jesus, what happened to him?
Now, Dan. I turned. I had a Kermit in my throat. You've been sending us messages and news stories all week.
Yeah.
You sent us a couple of
Pearlers.
two fascinating pearlers.
Did you like the last one?
I did like the last one, but I think
Okay.
you should finish on that.
Okay.
Because I wanted to bring up the issue that there's been another
Yet
Super
another.
Super
phantom
pooper.
pooper.
Yeah, there sure has.
Do you want to lead the?
Well, no, I'm happy if you do.
Well, it really isn't anything to
I
write
sort
home
of.
about.
We're now at the point now where poo stories come up so regularly that I don't want my name to automatically be tied
Associated with poo
latest
stories.
updates in poo joggers, random poopers, public poopers,
Pooper scoopers.
pooper scoopers, and just general
Super troopers.
What was that through? Where did you send it
Messenger.
messenger.
to? Messenger. I can't see it there, Jeremy. Can you pull
Okay.
it up on
Well,
yours?
look.
Yeah. So look, it's
Pull
just
it, pull
it's
it together.
no. All I'm saying is that from something that we've just gone and laughed at here and there, it's becoming more of an epidemic.
It is. It is. It's actually become a thing. Like a new. It's the latest planking.
Do you think
Right.
it is?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Or what's that? You know, the special dance that you can do.
Flossing.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you privy to the floss?
I floss.
You do floss?
No,
Not
it's
for your
a-
teeth. It's a
That's
dance.
that's what I do.
But never the dance.
Never the dance.
I've been down to floss my collar.
Okay.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah. Is that?
Floss my.
Yeah,
floss
I
my
guess.
collar.
And you've
Okay,
eaten
so-
fairy floss, haven't you?
I've eaten fairy
Yeah.
floss. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, you're up there. You're up there. You're hip
It's
with
up-
the kids.
I'm hit with the floss.
He's up with
certain
flossing
amounts
is
of
what I'm-
floss.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's good because it seems like I'm now going to be forever associated with poo.
Okay.
So, in news out of Britain, a British woman has been caught on CCTV creeping into a driveway to do an enormous poo in broad daylight.
I like she assists it with creeping. That's good.
University student Hannah Lawton, 21, and Harris Stoddle, 20, from Cheltenham in Gloucestershire, became suspicious when they noticed the unidentified woman walk on to their driveway on Sunday morning. And when they opened their front door, they discovered a huge poo use toilet paper and a toilet roll on their walkaway. On their walkway. When me and the boyfriend got up, we looked at the CCTV footage
Me and the
and
boyfriend, or the boyfriend and I?
When me and my boyfriend. Well, it's quoting, so you don't have to use grammatical English when quoting someone else.
Oh, well done, well played.
Yes.
But do you know the rule?
I know the rule.
What's the rule?
The rule is it should be my boyfriend and I woke up.
Is it though? Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I believe you. You're an English major, yeah?
It was one of my qualifications somewhere back there. Yeah. The woman took a look at the front door as if to say she was looking to get into the back garden, and then she went around the back for a couple of minutes.
Oh, thank you.
Went outside, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
I mean,
shit.
time.
Where's the shit
Look,
come
look.
Shit on the lawn.
Yep.
So, it's like people are copying each other.
It's like...
Well, look, earlier this year, Brisbane, corporate executive dubbed the poo jogger. Later in Sydney, by its own poo jogger. Blonde woman caught on CCTV. US, female jogger dubbed the mad pooper. And the story goes on. And then there was the poo bomber in Sydney, kleptomaniac with such a rush while shoplifting that she lost control of her bowels and defecated in shops before leaving. It just keeps going and going.
So people are copying each other.
Yeah, like, what do you call it? Copy scats. Great.
Brilliant.
Great.
I knew in the depths of my dirty soul that was down there somewhere, but I couldn't find it. And that's what it was.
Yeah, you were thinking of it?
Brilliant. Well, no, I knew there was something in it. This had to be.
Yeah, there
just
is.
Hit the
There's
nail on the
always
head.
something in it. Yeah, I mean, like, and if there is something in it, just get it out wherever you are, whenever you are.
Yeah, get it
because
out.
We need more
Shit stories.
stories.
Yeah. It's like, I wish the cops would do something about it, like the coprophilias. Look that way.
I'd love to cop a
No, you
feel.
wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't, because that's what they're doing. That's what that.
Well,
They're getting aroused.
I'd just
by,
like to put
They're
it
getting
out
aroused
there.
by their activities.
Seeing as how this is becoming a thing, maybe we should try it. Do you think?
Yeah, well, speaking of dogs.
Yeah, it was.
Having dinner last night, if you recall. Our nephew's, he's a play guy, so he's been on the podcast, Lachlan. Big ups. They had some dramas, pardon the pun, with on opening night. A burst water main, even.
Yes.
So there was a bit of that Shakespearean curse, I think, on the play, because they also couldn't find a good dog actor.
So
I love this. You haven't got your shit together in theatre. It's Shakespeare's curse. All of a sudden, some trendy accolade because you have fucked up.
Yeah, that's right. Then all of a sudden, Shakespeare's getting even more props that he doesn't deserve.
Yeah, so it's like, because they're doing, I think it's Legally Blonde. I don't think it's quite Shakespearean, but...
Is there a dog in Legally Blonde?
I think there's a little chihuahua, I would imagine.
lapdog.
So that's the problem. They can't find an actor small enough to put in a handbag.
Well, I think what he was saying was that the dog owner, who has a theatre-trained dog that will just be docile in front of a large audience, didn't turn up in time. So they had to go, right, do we write the dog out of it for this one episode/show, or do we...
Get Marty Monster in.
Yeah, do we dress someone up as a dog?
Well, that's what my suggestion was, like, maybe get one of those guys that likes to do pup play.
Oh, have you seen this? Have you heard this? Have you seen this? Surely.
Sounds like it might be dirty.
Is this bestiality?
Dan, it's got nothing to do with sex, I think you'll find.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a documentary.
And
I
they will
think
tell
it's
you,
gonna be dirty.
They'll tell you this till they're...
There is a documentary
Mm.
where you could probably the old YouTube.
Yep.
And the guy dresses up like a Dalmatian. It's fairly convincing.
Mm.
Like, it would be convincing enough to be on stage and go, okay, he's the dog.
There's also dog shows, so humans dressing up
like Best in Show
as dogs.
Yep.
And then they're led by their owner through the course of the, jumping over the...
Yeah, and
the
he's
hurdle
but they're not
Actually
dogs.
they're just regular blokes from down the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not
it's
regular.
like, my name's Brian and I'm a dog. all right, I've got all the spots. Like one night, I shit myself in the bed, and my wife said, "You're a dog," and I went, "Yeah, I'm a dog."
Something went off in my head.
They get neutered.
I think the most important question here is, can they lick their own balls?
Well, here's the thing, mate. It's not a sexual orientated thing. Basically, what I do is my tail, which hangs out my ass, literally hangs out my ass. I put a butt plug up there.
Okay.
Tail comes out.
Good.
Nothing sexual.
Oh, that's like those furries. They do that. You've seen the furries, same thing.
I'm a dog. Bark, bark.
Bark, bark. Woof, woof.
Woof,
I
woof.
do.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm a dog.
I'm pissing on your couch right now.
Pat me. I'm sniffing my balls.
I think you're right, Dan, though. You're onto
domination.
something there. If you can't get yourself into a yoga position to lick your own balls, you're not a dog.
Don't be a dog.
You're not a dog.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing about being a dog.
It's the plums.
Licking on my plums.
Speaking of fake things, how's all that ruse with the fake honey? Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Fake honey everywhere.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I've seen that doco.
What do you mean?
No, big
Yeah.
news last week.
Absolutely.
Capilano dragged through the mud for not being honey.
No, Capilano's all right.
No.
There's all these other ones. I
No.
just read that. He's like a president of some honey thing. The Capilano. He's funding like the fight against it.
Okay, so what they're doing is they're putting
have a bit of a
importing
guilty conscience.
importing rice syrup and corn syrup from China.
and they're bulking it up
And
and honey
they're-
flavouring it.
See, we've talked about this before. The
Yeah.
fake rice, the fake lettuce.
What did you put in my food, you stupid bitch?
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Was the segment. But
Plastic rice.
they are faking. They are faking.
Faking.
Faking
Which is
bacon.
what-
It's not even
so
honey.
If you're, it's because I've seen the vegans bacon for vegans, right?
Yeah, I've seen that. Not
they
bacon.
don't.
I hope
Why would they
I
want
hope
that.
that they actually put poo in that.
I hope that they actually put pig in that.
That too.
That'd be good.
That too.
You can't be selling a product to vegans that has an animal name in it.
They're selling
like a cut of
they're
meat.
selling
Yeah.
vegan
It's
bacon, right?
tofu-
so
tofu
basically, is that for the people that are just pretending and
Yeah,
they want to eat
that's what I'm
bacon
saying.
so badly?
I've got to have
But
some
I've
bacon.
already said that I'm vegan, so
I love meat so bad. I want some bacon so much.
now
that
I'll
I've
become a
got-
vegan, and now I'm eating
Fake it. It's ridiculous. Don't have your chicken flavored tofu. Just eat tofu because you're a vegan now.
Yeah.
No meat.
Yeah.
No meat names. No meat products.
Oh, well, yeah.
But what about that
I
other
agree.
news story you sent us, Dan? What's the old fishmonger doing?
Well, why don't you take the lead on this one?
Well, I only looked at I didn't actually read it.
You only-
Is JEZBOT.
Okay.
Jeremy doesn't know how to read.
Fishmonger shut down after allegedly using googly eyes to make fish look fresher. So,
I reckon that's
It's just gold.
I reckon
Now,
that's
you know what?
acceptable.
do you know what googly eyes are? You get
Yes, I do.
They're little stick-on things that you put on a pet
Yep.
rock or a muppet or a puppet or whatever. And so this guy's getting rotten fish and sticking new eyeballs in it because they do look fresh.
They do look
do
fresh.
look
They do
fresh.
look fresh.
Uh,
But I don't see any problem with that. I really don't.
Well, the health department
Don't see a
obviously
problem
does.
with that.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
There's heaps of problems with that.
Yeah, because you can't really
There are a few.
reuse the googly eyes once they've been on a fish carcass 24
I
hours.
don't know if that's the issue, Tim. I think it's the fact that he's. If you
Passing
actually
off.
see the images, the fish's eyes underneath the plastic googly eyes are
crook.
pretty bad.
yeah, they're
Quick as fuck.
they're not looking so
Yeah.
good. They're a bit
They're
cloudy,
very old and
I believe,
clearly
is the-
it's definitely some form of deception there.
Now,
Yes.
country of origin. Where do you reckon?
Well, his.
I'm gonna
No, I
say-
know, Dan. I want these guys to have a
Okay.
racist
Okay, because
guess.
Dan's going to look it up and go, it says here that it is
Where the googly eyes are from,
Yeah.
Yeah.
those sorts of
Oh,
things are
googly eyes.
produced in China.
China, Thailand.
No, no, no.
Thailand.
The googly eyes market is definitely in China. Which country is sticking googly eyes on fish to sell them as
Oh, okay.
fresh?
Oh, I'm with you.
Just want to see how racist you are.
Okay. I'm going to say Australia.
Okay, very well played.
Incorrect.
Well
Mexico.
played.
But safe.
Mexico, yeah.
That's more like it, but
Yeah.
also wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're off in. We're off at. You want to have another guess?
Yeah, I'll go Pakistan.
You're getting well into the right region.
Well played. I'll put you out of I'll put you out of your misery. It's
Please.
Kuwait.
Oh, okay.
Because it's very hot over there, so your fish is going to tend to go off quicker, I would say.
Did I say something about a tourist poster for Kuwait? I can't Kuwait to get there.
Oh, yeah, that's the dad joke.
There it is.
Come off the top of your head, Tim.
Just like that. If that's what if I was around the other way.
Yeah.
That's off the top of my head.
So that's fishmongering.
The cleric at Aretha's funeral that did the reach around on Ariana and grabbed a tit.
What?
Did he
Yeah,
really?
he's been forced into a public apology for groping her breast in front of millions of people.
How did that happen?
He gave her a cuddle and gave her a little reach around.
Oh, did he overhug?
Did he?
I don't think
Hashtag
he
me
knew.
too.
Hashtag me three. Because is that you guys were saying earlier?
I think he had to commit to it. I reckon he kind of touched it and thought, if I move my hand, it's going to look like a grope. I'm going to leave it there like I didn't know.
And then it turned into a grope.
And then everyone gave him a hard time for leaving his hand in his tit for a long time.
Yeah.
And as I showed Timmy Taco not so long ago, Ariana Grande is one of the most beautiful specimens of a woman.
Of an underage woman
ever.
Dan ever masturbates to.
Ever. I feel it all day.
I don't know one Ariana Grande song.
Well, we're gonna show you one at the conclusion of this podcast.
I call it Areola Grande.
And I just call it magnificent.
Yes. What's going on there, Jeremy? You giving up already?
No, you guys are fiddling with the fucking
it's
headphone
okay.
bullshit.
Just go about your business.
Go about your business.
Yes,
You're on that little pad there, sure enough.
Oh, not much. I don't take notes.
Does anyone want to punch anyone?
No.
Not particularly.
No, that's pretty much it. We just want to punch that.
There's a few parents at a school in China that want to punch the principal.
Okay, what happened?
Female principal, little raunchy female principal, welcome back the kindergarten year with a pole dancer.
Awesome.
Also had a stripper, had a pole installed, and one of them was a flagpole. So she's in a bit of strife for dancing on the Chinese flagpole.
Do you, by any
double
chance,
banger.
watch Pop Asia on Sunday mornings?
No.
Yeah, that's a pole dance.
That
whole thing's a pole dance.
That is a pole dance.
I'm aware of it, like K-pop, and it's pretty graphic.
Turn the sound down.
How serious is her punishment? Does it say what?
She could face up to 3 years for
Can't she get
desecrating the flag.
Yeah,
and
can't she
flag-related
get
things.
shot and killed for that? At some
She can get all sorts of nasty shit.
I've never been to China. Direct those correct questions towards the guy that's married to a Chinese lady.
DANOZ?
Yes, they have forced labour camps, and you can get into some pretty serious situations.
You sure can.
I read you can get in prison for missing a dental appointment.
I haven't heard that, but
who knows? It seems a bit full on, but yeah,
it does.
Is that like if you miss your appointment at the dentist at 2:30?
That's another dad joke. Yeah, it's joke.
2:30.
Oh, sorry. That's better.
That's awesome.
I remembered a goddamn joke. All right.
You did actually. You did remember a goddamn
Well done.
joke.
Well
You
done.
might have even made that up on the spot.
Yeah.
No, that's an old. That's a classic. That's an old favorite.
Yeah, claim it where you can.
Oh, speaking of claiming,
Yeah.
why don't we chop me out?
This evening we've got a $5 scratch here. It's a Casino Riches of the Atlantic City variety, and it's a different game.
I've never seen this one.
So,
Can I just put it out there before you start scratching? This pod should feel extra lucky today because at lunchtime I got shat on.
By what?
Fantastic.
By a low-flying bird of some description.
Okay.
Well, I think that's got to have some kind of relevance to the situation.
Yeah, there you go.
I've just upgraded Dan's microphone.
Put a fuzzy thing on
So
there.
this evening, I think we'll just ruffle our hands through the names in the barrel and pick maybe one person to throw in the chop me out mix, just in case.
Paul,
It's the old mate that gave us the chocolate.
Matty Whelan's in for a chop out.
That's the one.
Okay.
Right
Yes.
there, Matty Williams.
And we do need to mention that again, Tim.
Okay, well, while Sean does his scratching details with my old expired credit card, is that going to work?
Speaking of scratching, do you know of any Australiana-based scratch vinyls that you can get in any...
I just happen to have one right here. Thanks for mentioning it, Ozzy.
Get it now.
Get it right now. How you going with that scratch over there?
I'm getting there. I'm just sort of, obviously it's not
side?
rocket
I'll go
science.
back
But
to-
Yeah, no, you want to
Sidebar
savour
into
these
Matt Whelan.
opportunities.
Well, the other sidebar into Matt Whelan is that he's donated a giant stash
That is
of
so beautiful.
English unmeltable chocolates, which I think we really should try one tonight.
Yes, we
He's
should.
sick of waiting. He gave us
He
these
is-
beautiful
he's
gifts, and we
tired of
haven't eaten them. And
you've been holding out on us.
Yeah.
I've had a bit of a disappointment because you've been holding out on us so long that I actually brought my own chocolate tonight. I brought a little stick of Toblerone.
Is it Toblerone or is it Toblerone?
Potatoes, really.
Is it potatoes or potatoes? Really?
But yeah, no, I'm really excited that you've cracked out the candy.
Yeah.
And
So
we're
gonna munch on that.
Much to JEZBOT's disgust, he doesn't like the sound of chewing. So what we'll
And
do
I
is
hate it even more.
okay, because you're a. Would you like to try some though?
I
know you're in your workout regime.
I would very much like to try it,
Oh,
but
you
do
know
we
it
have to do
smells
it
like-
while we have really sensitive microphones in front of our chompers?
Oh, boys.
Oh, come in, spinner!
Well, we're 2 games in. There's 5 games in this game, and we're 2 games in, and we've won 2 games. We've won 2 lots of $5. We've won $2 each.
Woohoo!
If we chop it out evenly.
including
Unless actually we should say half is to the listener and half. So that's $5 to us and $5 to the listener.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
pretty good.
That's coming
Yeah,
in
right.
the
And we're
mail.
going to keep that $5 next to your snow globe, Matty.
Yeah, that's right.
That snow globe should be coming out pretty soon.
I will say, like, give this just give that a little. I've opened a crunchy bar from the UK. Give that a smell.
Oh, it smells good.
It
doesn't
does smell better than our crunchies, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know the last time. Is that kind of Easter egg? Oh, he's going for it.
That is delicious.
Oh
my God. Give me a chomp out. Oh, can I have some? I've got.
Certainly is crunchy.
Oh, it's delicious.
Sean, are you going to have some of this bad boy?
I certainly am going to have something. What do you got? That's the way it shatters, it matters. That's
It is the way it
Violet
shatters.
Crumble.
I'll tell you what, it
equal
doesn't matter what we
representation.
discuss from this point onwards. No one is listening anymore.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's go again.
Okay, I would certainly say that crunchy tastes better than it does here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
That
that's
is
really
amazing.
a poor example because it's only coated in chocolate. It's really the
Yeah, but I
chocolate
wanted to get
concept.
something that's familiar because the other ones here are quite popular in the UK. You got your Whisper.
Great bar.
You got your Whisper Gold.
Whisper Gold. What does that entail?
You got your Double Decker.
That's a great chocolate
Can
bar.
we guess that
The
Whisper Gold?
Gold
Yeah, let's get into
is
that.
Yeah, let's get into that.
grab hold of some gold.
Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely. Sounds
Any
great.
and updates on the Chop Me Out?
So at the end of the day, that's of 5 games, we won 2, and I think that's pretty good. 2 out of 5 is pretty good on the
not too
scratching.
bad.
I'll take them odds.
And we got $5 in each game, so that's $5 to the escape pods and $5
And
to
the
the
card
listener.
cost me $20, so you owe me $15.
Someone just won $5. Goes like that.
I just wanted to say that, in conclusion to the chocolate debate, it's better overseas.
Yep.
Crunchy was better than the second one.
Sounded better.
Yep.
Was better.
Yeah.
So,
I agree, Dan. I think the crunchy was way better than the Gold Whisper.
I
or
think
whatever
not
it
all
was.
caramel ain't caramel. All caramel ain't caramel.
Are you saying that we do caramel better in Australia, but
I
they
think
do
we might
chocolate
do caramel
better over there?
better here.
What about caramel wafer biscuits?
Let's have
Well,
a crack.
perhaps we need to have a crack.
I'll open it up. Thanks, Matty, for sending him in. We
Thanks,
we
Matty.
appreciate any
Payola.
Payola is good. We do like payola.
And this is a fine example. You know, as much as you think it makes for a bad podcast, that if anybody wants to send something in, they're going to get the audio satisfaction of hearing us enjoy it.
That's right.
You know what?
We will not bow to any sponsor.
No.
Exactly.
This one smells the same as the crunchy chocolate.
And it's the choice of a new generation. I've never been one to be too much of a fan of the old wafer.
But sir, it's only wafer thin.
Thank you.
It's actually not bad.
I'm getting the dregs, but anyway.
Only 17 more chocolate bars to go, guys.
Too wafery on that one.
Yeah.
It's like you're chewing on an unsatisfyingly filled ice cream cone.
Well, it's like
too much cone left at the end of the ice cream, and you're like,
it is. That's an old people's biscuit.
Yeah, but you know how clever an Aero bar is, for example.
Very clever.
That they're marketing.
Pay more for the air bubbles.
They're marketing the space between the chocolate.
Yeah.
It's the bubbles of nothing that make it something, Tim.
Yeah.
Is it?
I believe you'll find.
Shall we find out?
Fantastic. That's great.
Well done. Thanks, Matty.
Well done, Matty.
Yeah, it's good. And every once in a while, we might just dip into that in the next couple of shows, because I was going to bring all the girls in for a taste test and do a blind test. Can you tell which is Australia and which is overseas? But
that would just
pretty
be silly,
obvious.
because then
obvious.
we wouldn't be eating it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I like this way better.
Yeah,
this way.
So that's something to look forward to on the Escape Pods in upcoming weeks.
Well, I'm excited. Make sure you stay tuned for that really, really ear-piercingly loud crunch.
Next week, we're ordering a pizza.
Good times.
To pineapple or not to pineapple?
Just a quick update on our other rat story.
Oh, yes.
Just briefly, we talked briefly about our brother Drusifo. He's trying to get rid of the rats in his roof.
Oh, yep.
He's having troubles deciding whether to poison them, thus potentially poisoning the predators of the area. You've got your cats, you've got your owls. But he's trying to opt for the sonic warfare.
Sonic
doesn't
option.
work. It's
the
all
brown
absolute ruse.
And I said, don't do that, man. Well, why not? Is the frequency higher than we can hear it?
No, I've watched mice play next to those things on in my kitchen.
Okay.
They do not work.
Okay. Because what if we're
As seen
sitting...
on TV.
I was more concerned for his well-being, sitting in a field of high frequency. If you can't hear it, does your body...
Still there.
Feel it? Did
Possibly.
you take it on board?
Well, I don't know. Everything gives you cancer these days. Fuck it.
Sure.
Yeah,
Poison
that's
the
what I
bastards.
thought when I had it on, but you try and...
Doesn't
Is that
it?
your-
We're
he
heading.
just wrote his tombstone.
No, we're heading towards festival season. Jerusalem likes to get out amongst the hippies and, not wash for a few days. Just
True.
before you go out, let off a few poison
Stink bombs.
and off you go.
Well, this is the thing, right? They wanted to... He asked the rat guy, and he wanted to spray the section in between the tin and the plaster that's his roof, or his ceiling. He wanted to spray that inner area with a poisonous powder. And what it does is just coats the whole area. So if the rats walk through it at all, they kick it up and whatnot. So Drew was like, but I've got downlights, so will it come through the downlights and poison me?
Yeah,
nah, I don't think so. Would you trust that rat guy?
No, you don't want poison.
Does he
coming
wear a
down the
mask
downlights.
when he's spraying it?
Yeah, that's right. He wears a dog mask. I'm a dog. I'm gonna kill these rats.
Yeah.
I'd be more worried that the sonic option might end up being like a brown note, and then you've got rat shit coming out of the downlights.
The brown note for the rats.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the sonic thing works.
No, it doesn't work. I've seen it.
I think it could work if you've got it focused enough. I've heard great stories about next generation Chinese warfare that's all about sonic booms and lasers.
Sure.
Sonic warfare.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You probably burst someone's eardrums. With
Sonic
that
warfare.
focused
What,
frequency.
like Justin Bieber?
Or
Ariole Grande.
who was the guy from Street Fighter that had Sonic Boom?
That was
Guile.
Guile. Yeah.
There you go.
Good flashback there, Dan.
Thanks, mate. Took us back to the 90s.
Yeah.
Well,
it's around this time that we wrap up the show.
Yeah, have a sniff. You have a
is
smell.
that the old music coming up there?
It does smell like it, Tim.
And I don't need to remind you of the album again. I'll do that next episode. Well, look, on behalf of Turnstile Records Presents, this is the Escape Pods, and I'm Tim Taco.
I'm JEZBOT.
I'm Sean Enough.
And I'm...
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. The ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Who are you? One pod left. And the 3 of us.
The escape pod. The escape pod. What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape pods sounds really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should go down. Goodbye.